or welcome back to my channel. I know that this video is very late and Virgo season has already come and gone, but let me just say how excited I am about this video today. I know that there are some of you who have been so patiently waiting for this, so I really appreciate it. I'm going to jump into it very soon, but before I do that, I'm gonna give you some life updates. This is the reason why I've been gone so long. Not that I need to give you a reason, which is what I'm learning. It doesn't matter because I do this channel for me for the most part, and I appreciate the people who watch and are commenting on the videos of this series. I see them all the time. I think it's really freaking cool. Like I love the engagement that I've gotten from these astrology videos. So thank you so much for watching, I'm gonna say before I get started. Okay, so a couple things that are new. You might notice I am in a new place. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but it's because I moved recently. So that is very cool. I've been setting up a lot of things. I've been putting it all together, so been pretty busy with that. I have been working really hard at work, so I got a promotion, so that's another reason why I haven't been having so much time to film videos, because of the sheer amount of exhaustion that I have felt. But I have finally gotten myself together and collected enough to sit here today, and I'm really excited because this, I think, is going to be one of my favorites that I'm gonna film, hopefully, because it is going to be a fucking mouthful, so I'm so sorry. Because, you know, Virgos, I love you. I love you, Virgos. You're doing amazing. Not that I don't appreciate every other sign, don't get me wrong, but Virgos, you know, you're just where it's at. Today we are continuing my astrology series with the sixth sign in the zodiac, Virgo, aka the Virgin. If you fall into this sign, your birthday is anywhere between August 23rd to September 22nd, and I basically love you because you share a sign with some of these amazing characters that we're going to be talking about today. Like Gemini, Virgos are ruled by the planet of communication, Mercury, and our mutable sign, which means they value adaptability, flexibility, and sympathy. They are also a feminine earth sign. Some Virgo traits include reserved, modest, practical, perfectionist, hardworking, kind. They can also be discriminating, analytical, overly critical, and yeah, that's all I got for that. In today's video, we are going to be focusing on these anime Virgos: Amy Mizuno from Sailor Moon, Shikamaru Nara, and Kakashi motherfucking Hatake from Naruto, no bias there. Miyuki Shirogane from Kaguya-sama Love is War, and Dopo Kunikida from Bungo Stray Dogs. We are going to be starting with the actual love of my life, Kakashi Hatake. Oh, how I've waited for this video so that you can yet again hear all about my undying love and devotion to this amazing silver-haired shinobi. I would honestly love to make this video entirely about him, but I don't wanna forget about the other amazing anime Virgos out there. To begin, just look at every single Virgo personality trait and apply it to him, because I'm pretty sure that's what Kishimoto did anyway. He is reserved in how he doesn't put himself out there socially, modest even though he's literally one of the most famous ninjas out there, practical in how he's always coming up with the most logical and efficient plans, a hard-working perfectionist who has trained his whole life to hone in his skills, learning the Rasengan, and even creating his own jutsu at the age of 13. Even after losing his Sharingan, having to basically start all over again in his early 30s, but still being one of the strongest shinobi out there. Who else but he, okay? Virgos can come off as very cold, which can be represented in how he's always wearing a mask, and you can see how overly critical he was growing up, especially towards Obito and Guy. Although he does come off as cold and aloof, he is one of the most kind-hearted and sweetest jelly bean babies we ever did see. You know, it's hard for him to open up to people considering his past, but after realizing the importance of friendship after Obito's death, he never forgets to put his comrades first and would do anything for his village. He would do anything. The man is trying to die every 5 seconds. He is extremely analytical, always calculating, and usually at least 2 steps ahead of his opponents. Another fun fact about Virgos according to this book is that the animals they rule over are small domestic pets. Which, I mean, hello, that's what Kakashi be doing with his Ninken. I mean, come on. It's like he literally went into the Virgo dictionary and said, let's put Kakashi Hatake as the face of all Virgos. And I agree, okay? I don't know if that was on purpose, but if it was, I mean, I forgive you, Kishimoto, for making all the girl characters, you know, not so great, because that was really well thought out. I mean, It's pretty cool. I'm serious. It's all in here and it just makes my mind go, wow. Not to mention Virgo's symbol is the Virgin, and although I pray he's gotten some at some point, it doesn't look like it because my baby is forever alone right now. Unless he's, you know, kicking it with Guy, in which case we stand and I ship it. You know, I want him to be happy, okay? I wish I ship him with me, but you know, if I was in the hidden leaf, I would be there for him, okay? But since I cannot, Guy is a great option. In conclusion to this very long-winded love letter, he is everything, and I absolutely adore him, and I will continue to do so until my dying day. Moving on to my third favorite Sailor Senshi, Amy Mizuno, aka Sailor Mercury from Sailor Moon. Which I don't know why I have to say that because you already know she's from Sailor Moon. I'm sorry, I'm trying to be professional. Anyways, like all the other scouts, Amy's personality is heavily influenced by her zodiac sign. It just makes me so happy to see how much detail the creator, Naoko Takeuchi, put into her work when creating these girls. Ami, or Sailor Mercury, is the pretty guardian who fights for love and intelligence. One of her superpowers is literally genius intellect, and much like her ruling planet, she is the most effective with all forms of communication. She values learning and practicality above all else. A quote from this book that really describes Amy: "Intelligence is the hallmark of your sign. You have an excellent memory, an analytical mind, and are known for crystal clear thinking. She is also extremely hardworking, studying at every chance she gets." Knowing this about her reminds me of another quote, which says, "Your idea of taking it easy would seem like hard work to most people," i.e. Usagi, me. You are not a daydreamer, you're a day doer. I once read something that said the one sign everyone needs in their life is a Virgo, and I couldn't agree more. They really embody what it means to be an earth sign, and while they can be overly critical, it never comes from a malicious place. I made a little virgin joke earlier with Kakashi, but the symbol of the Virgin actually stands for purity of purpose, which means they always have the best intentions at heart. So basically what I'm saying is we all need an Amy in our lives to help us get it together. Next up, we have another amazing Virgo from Naruto, Shikamaru Nara. His birthday falls on the last day of Virgo, which, again, I'm going to repeat, this is just for fun. I'm not a professional astrologer, and I know a lot of astrologers do not believe in cusps, but it's possible that he could have a Libra moon, a Libra Mercury, a Libra Venus, and it could help him weigh both sides of the situation. So all I'm saying is that he could have some Libra in him somewhere. He may come off as lazy, but he is analytical, practical, extremely intelligent, modest, reserved, all the Virgo things. Shikamaru was the only one to become a Chunin, and he didn't even really try. He just did what he thought was right. I always describe Virgos as Renaissance people because I've never met a Virgo who wasn't good at everything. That's how I feel about Shikamaru too. He doesn't seem very hardworking, but it's almost like he doesn't need to be because things truly come naturally to him. His character development was one of my favorite things because as he began to mature, he became so wise and he helped guide Naruto and the others in the right direction. And I just felt so proud, you know? All the adults trust him in his judgment and recognize his brilliance. It's just so fitting for him to be serving as Naruto's right-hand man. Another one of my favorite anime Virgos is the brilliant Gaicho himself, Miyuki Shirogane from Kaguya-sama Love is War. I almost lost my shit in that episode where they were talking about compatibility because they were saying that him and Kaguya's was only 50%, and I'm like, no beach, she's a Capricorn. They would be and are perfect for each other, so bye. Like, I was like, no. You're just trying to trifle with us even more so. Granted, I know the whole show is supposed to just try to throw you off, the whole will they, won't they, but it's like, we know that their compatibility is like at least 92%. But anyway, moving on. Shirogane is another textbook example of a Virgo. Hardworking, intelligent, practical, and kind. This quote really reminded me of him and his relationship with Kaguya. Your emotional life is a constant striving to bring order out of chaos. Although you have a great capacity for love, love alone is not enough for you to be happy. You need more than a mate, home, children, friends. You must justify your life. Conduct yourself as a good bookkeeper keeps a ledger, always ready to give a reckoning on whether there's a profit or a loss. Virgos also need an intellectual who can keep up with them and are typically very careful when choosing partners. They don't settle easily and have a hard time opening up right away, which is also very typical of Capricorn, which explains the whole dynamic between the two, and it just makes it even more hilarious. And I'm obsessed with this show and I'm just gonna keep rambling about it, but you get the point. The last Virgo we're gonna be talking about today is Dopo Kunikida from Bungo Stray Dogs. Just like Dazai, his name originates from the Japanese author of the same name. The really cool thing about BSD is that the two main characters are both signs ruled by Mercury. Kunikida, a Virgo, and Dazai, a Gemini. We talked about Dazai being extremely intelligent and well-versed in many things in my Gemini video, two traits Kunikida has as well, but while they are both ruled by Mercury, they show it in different ways. I read something the other day that said Geminis care more about being liked and Virgos care more about being right. And I would say I agree. As I mentioned earlier, Kunikida is extremely intelligent, diligent, and constantly planning ahead. He has his ideals in life that seem almost impossible to live up to, even when it comes to love, and that is honestly very Virgo of him because, like I said earlier, Virgos often take their time when choosing a partner, especially if your Venus sign is also in Virgo. At the end of the day though, even though his methods may seem a bit overkill, his main goal in life is to make the world a better place, as all Virgos strive to do, and we can all learn a little from them. Alright, as always, here are some more anime Virgos. Don't forget to comment your favorite down below. Okie dokie, that does it for today's video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! I sound like, what are those people from Watch Mojo? You're watching Watch Mojo, and this is my third favorite Sailor Senshi, Amy Mizuno, aka Sailor Mercury from Sailor Moon. That's exactly how I said that. Okay, anyways, moving on.